MC here with TFBTV. We're back at GunCon 2024 at the Brownells HQ. I'm here with Hayden, a long descendant of the Browning family, the Browning family. He's with the Men too, and he's here to show us some of their new products, or their newer products.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing I want to show everybody is our AMC, Amentu Modular Chassis. The basic idea is that we have this machined mini chassis in the center here that's for your specific barreled action. It converts it to take AICS magazines, but the most important feature is we have 2 screws, and with a 180-degree turn, you can pop your barreled action out and that mini chassis and pop it into any of our other stocks because it's on a universal footprint.
Right.
180-degree turn, and it's locked in. You haven't lost your zero. You haven't lost your bedding.
So you guys are promising a return to zero with just that little 180-degree turn.
Right, just with like a T-handle. It's basically a field expedient thing. You could do this, yeah, in the field.
Is there like a torque spec that you guys require for? I'm assuming this is a Remington 700 action, right?
Yep, yeah.
Okay.
So the first model we have out, which is available now, is the Remington 700. But we have a list of probably 20 actions that we have planned. We have manufacturers in the industry we're working with as well to get this just across the market, because we essentially want to take your bolt gun and turn it into like a P320 FCU style concept.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Like, what's the point of your guys' chassis over any other Remington 700 chassis out there? So yours is basically you want to turn your system into a modular type of deal, right?
Precisely.
That's easy to change.
And an open source one at that. Like, we don't want to keep it proprietary to just like our brand, our system. We want it available to everybody.
Okay.
Just an example of the benefit of this system. You buy, one of these mini chassis, you're able to swap it into a carbon fiber stock.
Okay.
And then if you have, say 3 different bolt guns from 3 different manufacturers, but they're all on the mini chassis system, you only have to buy one of those carbon fiber stocks for all 3 guns.
Cool. And is this the only trim available?
So this is our tracker model, which actually does feature both M-LOK on the forend and QD cups.
It does.
Yeah. So this is actually the base model. It retails between $200 and $300.
Okay.
So very affordable to get into. And then we also have planned models with, hybrid forends with Arca rail, carbon fiber, as I mentioned, and metal chassis as well.
So this base model here is kind of like your jack of all trades, kind of do it all stock, and then you guys are going to have ones more suited for like PRS shooters
Precisely.
and then hunters and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah, we're going to have a variety of stock options manufactured and sold both by ourselves and other people in the industry to kind of hit every option.
Cool. So kind of like a collaborative effort.
Precisely. Yep.
Awesome. And these are available now?
Yes. Yep. The tracker in Ren 700 short action is available now.
Awesome. And then you guys also have some relatively new magazines, and of course everyone wants to see. Everyone knows the Men too likes to make crazy patterns on magazines. We're going to look at some of those. All right. This one's from my childhood. I feel like I need a drink of water.
Yeah. It's the classic jazz pattern from the Dixie Cup that we all remember from our youths. It's so evocative of a certain vibe, a certain era, and at Amentu, we're big on being evocative.
Yeah, and they're very distinct looking. And how exactly are these hydro dipped, or do you guys like print the patterns on there?
Yeah, so it's a great question. It depends on the specific pattern how we execute it, but the majority of the time it's a mix of Cerakote and a special UV print process. Yeah.
Okay. So very durable. Like this isn't like if I drop it on the ground, the pattern's not going to disappear after a couple dozen times.
Yeah, absolutely. If you regularly use it like a regular magazine, you may see some regular wear over time, but it's Cerakote. It's as durable as anything should be for our industry.
And typically, do all the 30 rounders that are in the camo patterns, are all those about the same price?
Yeah. So essentially, we just do a different design every month, and they all retail for about $25. And they sell out kind of quick, so we do have a subscription program available. You can hop on our website and find out about that, get a discount. It's so great. But yeah, no, we cycle out designs every month, and
cool.
$25 is the price point.
So I'm assuming since you guys do a new design every month, once they're sold out, they're pretty much gone for a while.
Yeah, we've made 1 or 2 exceptions when we've just gotten overwhelming demand, but for the most part, once the design's done, it's done. We've had them sell out in the first day before, so maybe beneficial to look at that. Just saying.
Right, and then for those, these are funny. These are great. I love them. They're good for like Instagram guns, things like that.
Exactly.
Or if you just want to show off at the range. I mean, if you're not having fun when you're shooting, what are you doing?
Yeah, no kidding. Like, it's why we do it. It's fun. And if you are a person who likes either novelty or variety or attention, this will bring you all 3. So it's hard to miss.
That's an easy sell right there. I think everyone likes attention, right?
Yeah.
And then new Glock magazines, right?
Right. So Amentu's made Glock mags for actually a couple years now, but we are big on innovation, constantly upgrading and offering the best for our customers. And so with that, we are developing and soon to release our Mod 3 Glock magazine. So it's basically a brand new mag from the ground up.
Right.
The base plate has been redesigned. The body of the magazine has been completely redesigned, and it's an entirely new material as well.
Okay.
So it's basically going to be improved in every aspect of heat resistance, impact resistance, being safe from drops, anything that a magazine's going to encounter that may give it issues. This mag's going to address it, even better than our previous gen.
Okay, what exactly did you guys change? Can you share what you changed from previous generations?
In a non-specific manner, the external and internal geometry of the body were refined. So basically tightening up tolerances, making slight adjustments to make sure that the bullets stack and feed as smoothly as possible.
Right.
And then the biggest change externally is actually on our base plate. Our previous magazines had a fairly large base plate to accommodate the spring that we used. And by adjusting that to a much slimmer base plate, it's much more compatible with aftermarket magwells as well as aftermarket pistols like Shadow Systems.
Okay, so you guys have basically opened up the compatibility envelope for your guys' magazines with the third generation.
Right, absolutely. And for pistol caliber carbines as well. Because we will have a 17, a 19, and a 34 round stick variant.
So are those available now, or are they coming down the road?
They are coming very soon. I think right now we're saying end of summer.
End of summer.
End of summer.
End of August? Maybe?
End of summer.
End of summer.
Is the verbiage that I will use for that answer.
There's no fall solstice, so like before the winter solstice, everyone, is when the...
If there's snow on the ground and you haven't seen a Mod 3 mag, you can @ me on Instagram and say, hey, Hayden said there would be a Mod 3 mag and there's snow on the ground, what the heck? And we'll deal with it then.
Blame Hayden for everything.
That's right.
And Hayden, how much are these Gen 3 mags going to cost?
Yeah, so these bad boys are going to retail right around $20 MSRP, so you may find them just a little bit cheaper at your local gun store, which we are always about supporting.
Cool. And I assume they're going to be on Brown L's as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. So check out a Men 2 on Brown L's, and if you guys don't see the higher capacity version of these magazines by Winter, feel free to just yell at Hayden, because I know I will. Well, thanks, Hayden, for showing us all of your guys' products, and guys, thank you for tuning in to TFBTV Showtime. Stay tuned for more from GunCon 2024.